New Bern Fire Rescue, one of our main focuses is reducing the risk in our community. I would like to introduce to the city another tool that has provided us to help reduce those risks and help prevent possible things happening, and that's Darby. She's an accelerant sniffing dog to determine whether or not accelerant has been used. And we have a wonderful fire marshal here, Commander Danny Hill, that is well trained in this. He spends numerous hours in investigation and things, and he's out there to help the community. And we're about building community engagement, getting the community to know who we are.
So Darby is a 2-year-old golden door. That's part golden retriever and part yellow lab. And she works off a food reward system. What the food reward system is that she doesn't eat unless she finds flammable liquids. To keep her fed, we have to train on a daily basis. Since she is a food reward dog, we have to make sure that she does not eat the same amount of food every day, nor train the same amount of times each day or at the same time. And what this does is it keeps her stomach and her brain at a sync, so she's always wanting to look for food. Well, in order to eat, she's having to find fuel. So whether we have a fire at 2 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, she's always ready to work.
Since 1993, State Farm has been actively involved in the arson dog program. And the dogs that we look for are Labradors. And the reason that we look for Labradors is because they have a unique sense of smell. They're able to, they can smell 100,000 times more acute than that of a human. And with that comes the ability for them to be able to sniff out the scents of accelerants at fire scenes. We handle the acquisition costs of the dogs, and we also handle the training costs associated. Here in New Bern, Danny Hill, New Bern Fire Rescue, and Darby the dog, they went to the state of Maine to handle the training, and they're required to do 200 hours of training, which takes 4 to 5 weeks. State Farm covers all the costs associated with that, the travel costs and the enrollment costs. And then they're required to go back annually to be recertified, so we take care of those expenses as well. State Farm does this for a couple of reasons. One, arson in the property and casualty homeowners insurance field costs over $1 billion a year in claims, and costs hundreds of people's lives every year. So, we feel that as an insurance company, especially a large insurance company, the #1 insurance company in the nation, we feel that it's our responsibility to give back to the community and to also help to cut back some of the expenses associated with that. It takes an arson dog about 30 minutes to go through an entire scene, where it might take humans 2 to 3 days to go through an entire scene. And also, she's also used not just to detect the accelerants, but also to clear a scene and rule out any potential arson. She can go through, and if she doesn't smell any accelerants, move on, and that gives the investigators the opportunity to say, hey, everything is clear, let's move forward, let the insurance companies come in and do their job, and it just cuts down on the expenses, and it makes the process of insurance claim handling all that much smoother.
As we know in these times, it's very difficult to come up with funds for things such as Darby. And we've been very fortunate to have State Farm sponsor us. Not only did he train the dog and provide a dog, but he trained Danny too. And Danny learned some skills in this, and so we're very, very thankful and grateful. And we will use this tool that they have provided us with Darby to help push it forward and do better for the city.